What's up, YouTube? How's it going? Back again for another random video. Hold on. I need some light in this motherfucker. So I woke up this morning, Monday morning, with a bad case of the Mondays. I searched all over the internet, couldn't find anything decent. So I'm here to talk to you guys. What the hell's wrong? Why are we waking up, going to work Monday morning? For us that work a 9 to 5, or sorry, a Monday to Friday job. And you wake up Monday morning and you're just like, ew, I'm sick of this shit, or ew, I don't want to go to work, or ew, I can't believe the weekend's over and I have to drive to work, or ew, I can't sleep in no more. What is it? What is making us so sick and tired of Mondays? So I went online, I looked at some stuff. It's not crazy informative, but it's very rare. Now, I've been at my job for 2 years and I never miss work. But I woke up this morning and a few mornings before that, not often, and it's depressing. It's like super sad. Like, it's repetitive, you know, when you wake up, every time I yawn, I'm gonna hit that like button. It's just super sad and depressing, you know, getting up doing the same thing over and over again, and that's what I think is getting to me. You know, nothing is depressing about making money. I think being broke as hell is way worse, so I will fight through the pain, depression. I'll come into work with one leg, I don't give a shit, I'm doing that job. But getting up and doing the same thing, and I think the fact that I can't sleep in and that Sunday night, you know, I'm sorry. A bad case of that. I don't want to go to bed, or I do want to go to bed right now. I think it for me is that you stay up Friday and Saturday and your body starts to adjust to that, and then Sunday night you're like, whoa, it's midnight, I gotta work for 6 or 7. So you go to bed later and then you wake up extra earlier when your mind's like, whoa, I slept in like 9 hours the past 2 days, like what's going on? I think that's where the depression kicks in for myself. I don't necessarily think it's the job, because, you know, we all have to go to work, so it doesn't really matter what you're doing. So I'm going to totally wipe out work on that. But repetitiveness is something else that you have to get your mind over. So every job's repetitive. Anyways, so here's some things I can help you guys with the bad case of the Mondays. You can read this online. It's not hard. Search on Google. So bear with me on this. I'll go as quick as I can. So 1, your job isn't really workable. Let's face it, for many, work has become much more demanding in the past 10 years. As companies cut personnel to cut costs, these are left as expected to be more and more. Those who have been in their jobs for a long time often have high personal standards for quality that are almost impossible to meet with the increased workload. It's exhausting and discouraging to feel like the harder you go, the behinder you get. It may be appropriate to talk to your supervisor about adjusting your own or the company's standards. If that's possible, it may be time to consider whether you can find a new job. Now, if you listen to the radio or look on surveys, people say that every time you start a new job, you're a lot more happier, and you can negotiate wages that way. So you get to a new job, you're like, hey, I can do this. And I want to set my wage because my last job, you know, I did all that and I can do better. So higher your wage. So a new scenery might be a lot more exciting to you, you know. Your job isn't satisfying. Only lucky few have jobs that are thrilling. Unfortunately, not myself. I don't get to test drive Ferraris all day until they break apart. Like, hey, that was fun. Enjoyable in every minute of every day. Most of us have a whole lot of routine mixed in occasional periods of excitement or last satisfaction. And those moments are few and far between. Get busy. You may be able to be the portion of time that you have happy in your work. There are projects you could take on that would renew your interest. Is there a way to change your job within the company, either by going for a promotion or through an internal move that would give you new opportunities? Does the Human Resources Department offer workshops that could help you develop new skills? So a lot of the times when you're in a job, you can switch around departments. I don't have that luxury of doing a desk job. I do a labor job, and I'm a truck driver. So unfortunately, I guess sitting at a desk all day would drive anyone crazy. You know, type on a computer. I get outside, enjoy the fresh air, and, you know, I exercise and get paid for it. So, and it goes on and on and on. I don't want to sit here all day and bore you. And we got another one here. Your job is hostile to your relationship. So let's see what they say about this. So jobs that require long hours or that require you to take work home or put the time in on the weekends are killer for family life and friendship maintenance. Well, obviously, Jesus. I work Monday to Friday. You got to break my arm and pull me in on a fucking horse and buggy with in the freezing cold. I will not, like, you got to really get to me to work a weekend. You know, excuse me. It's not about money anymore. Once you get that stable income and you're doing fine in your life, family is very important. So you got to be able to balance both things. Now, there's a reason why they do an 8-hour work week, because you want 8 hours of work, 8 hours for recreation, and 8 hours of sleep. That's the way it should always be. 8, 16, 24 hours in a day. You know, if work is taking 12, 14 hours of your day, and then you come home at night and you're ignoring your family, well, that's not good either. So you got to be able to balance all that stuff. There's a reason why they did it. I can't remember the guy's name, but he did it for a reason. 8, 8, and 8. Break it down. Break it down. Yes, these folks are attentive, but there aren't really signs that your discontent with your job may be a signal that you're missing on too much of your work life, blah, blah, blah. Your attitude towards work needs adjustment. So we don't get what we expect. For some people, work is a 4-letter word. Work is work. It's seen as the opposite of fun, the nasty dinner you have to eat before you get to have dessert. When a person has developed an attitude that any work or chore or required activity is a major distraction from employment, Monday morning is, by definition, a downer. So in that case, it's time for an attitude transplant. Unless you are one of the fortunate few to win the lottery or to inherit a trust fund, you will be working a great many hours of your life. Better to find a way to embrace it and, yes, enjoy it. So unfortunately, for us that are rich and have to go to work every day because we bought a house and vehicles and we have kids and our luxury of work, you want to go to Cuba and all those cool places, you want to drive your own personal truck, well, like I said, you got to drive the truck at work first before you can drive your toy at home. You want to go to the beach, and that's with everybody. So for some of you that are born into this life and you think you can work 10 hours a week, well, it's not going to happen unless you're rich, but F you. So you have to be able to have a positive outlook. How I have a positive outlook, that yawn, better be another like for that yawn. Better be more likes for this video than yawns. So you go to work, you're all depressed. Well, what I did was I'll buy something expensive, and then as I work throughout the week, I'll be like, hey, I'm paying off that expensive item. In my case, well, I bought a $50,000 truck, and every day I go to work, well, it gets more and more depressing seeing that truck break down. Just kidding. But, go to work for a week and treat yourself to something nice. So, I don't know what it is. Get a massage, get something a little pricey. And then as you work through the week and you're like, fuck, I want to kill you. But you're paying off that item that you paid for. Number 6, you are struggling with depression. So depression can sneak up on a person. It may not be the job that is pulling you down. It may be that you are becoming clinically depressed. Is your appetite off? Are you having trouble getting to sleep or staying asleep? Has your interest in sex plummeted? Does doing things that used to be pleasurable for you seem to just too much effort? Like you don't want to do anything, This could be a sign of depression. Considering going to see a mental health counselor for an evaluation. If you are depressed, the counselor will discuss possible treatment options. This may include some medication and talk to some therapy and get you back up to your old self. Before you buy the notion Mondays are awful, blah, 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 blah. So what they are saying in that, well, that's something totally different. I ain't no therapist, but, god damn, man. Something wrong with me. I can't sing or talk. I yawn every time, so So you might be depressed. It might not even be work. Yeah, that's scary too. It might not be work. It might not be your personal life. It could just be that you're depressed in general. So that going to work, no matter what, will make you miserable. Now, I'm going to say a few years ago, personal things happened in my life, and things changed, and I was definitely depressed. And you don't want to do anything. You don't want to go anywhere. You gain weight. If you're starting to feel that way, obviously go talk to somebody. Like that's personal issues, right? That's something that should definitely be addressed. Bringing an attitude like that into work isn't going to help anybody, because you get to work, you don't want to, they're not your best friends, like they're your colleagues, they're people you have to work with every day, so you have to be respectable, and you're not going to just sit there and talk about like all your personal issues, or maybe you do, but a lot of people keep stuff inside, so when they get to work, they're like, yeah, I'm here again, like your attitude reflects on your work, so if your attitude sucks, your work is going to play a big part in that role. So obviously going to talk to people about your problems. You need to get a third party person, someone that's not your friend, someone that doesn't know you, to come back and get ask like a personal reference on that for an opinion. So it might not be good, but you need that opinion from someone that doesn't know you, and they might be going forward and telling you that, hey, you might need medication, or pick up an activity that will cheer you up, or go for walks, get your mind off work, get your mind off your own personal life, and just go out and do stuff, be happy, and don't think about all the bad stuff, because it really puts you down, and it's a shitty feeling. So there it is, guys. Thanks so much for watching. There's the bad case of the Mondays, in case you're wondering. So that's all I gotta say about that. Please like and subscribe for more random videos, as I do upload often. I'm not your therapist, I'm your random video guy, and I'm here to talk to you about random shit. Okay, that was stupid. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.